Hi, it's Christina Dunbar here, actress, inspirational speaker, and co-creator of the Bye Bye Good Girl movement. And I'm just here to get vulnerable in my beautiful bath and talk for reals to all of you ladies about some of my own body issues. So I'll start off by sharing a story. When I was about 4 years old, I started to get into ballet, and I really wanted to be a ballerina all the way up until I was around 15 years old. And around the age of 15, you know, to be a ballerina, you have to be super duper skinny. So while most girls were praying for the bigger the better, the tighter the sweater, I was praying for, please, flat, no bounce, don't let me grow an ounce. Please, God, don't let me grow. And I remember one day in my ballet class, a gentleman had come in to watch my class, and he whispered something to my teacher, and she came over to me and told me that I'd have to start taping my breast area down because my boobs were getting too big for ballet. And I remember I started to tape my boobs down, and I also started to really watch what I eat. And it didn't last long, but for a few weeks there I was going like on a few crackers a day. But that was when my confusion really began around my body. And it was not long after that I quit ballet, and I got some boobs, to be honest. And I was so confused about them. I really didn't know if they were a beautiful thing to be proud of, or I felt sometimes like such an object because of my newfound breasts, and the way that people treated me was definitely different. And I was just so flabbergasted. I really didn't know how to feel comfortable in my body. And so the badass diva in me wanted to, really wanted to own my power and show off my body. And the good girl in me felt actually really bad about showing off my body and felt ashamed. And that's kind of what I want to talk about, is this piece around shame, because so many women can relate to the shame that we feel around our bodies because of all of these confusing messages that were sent by media. We've got to look one way, but if we look that way, we can't also act too slutty. And what does that really even mean anyway? So all of these things, right? And in the meantime, we're feeling so ashamed and so confused around our bodies that we get totally disconnected from the wisdom that our bodies hold, from the beauty that our bodies hold, from the sensual and sexual pleasure that our bodies hold. And so that was what was going on for me for a very long time. And I share this with you because I think it's so important for us as women to have these beautiful conversations about our bodies, to get out of the shame and to get into sharing. Because what isolates us, what makes us feel like we're different or wrong or ugly or yucky or wrong. I felt really wrong about my body for a very long time, again, because I was so confused about the sexual implications that my body held, the power that it held. And so talking about this really gets us away from that feeling of shame, and coming together as women so empowers us, right? Because we can begin to talk about our bodies in a really real way, as opposed to the very surface way that our media tells us that we should look and feel around our bodies. So I'm happy to share this with you, and I'm happy to say that I now feel super confident in my body. I'm proud of my breasts. I feel so weird to say that on camera. I'm proud of the body that I have, because I know that it is more than just a thing to look at. I know that it is full of wisdom and divine answers and intuition and power and ecstasy and wonderful emotion. And so I hope that this helps you in some way. I'm signing off for my bath talk, and I'm going to enjoy my amazing bath now. Bye-bye.